Hey guys, this is the song description for Te Mana Me Te Kaha, because I think that one of the main reasons that a lot of my Māori people are angry is because not always, some of my European ancestors did it because they didn't realize they were doing it because they didn't know any better. Some of them did it on purpose, and some of them didn't do it at all. But a lot of the times my Māori people are angry because this is what I used to fight against when I was growing up. I used to fight people, not physically, but majority just stand up with my words and then take time to learn the actions and take time to learn the customs and then talk up on behalf and tell people to shut up when my European descent friends were disrespecting and saying, hey, look at those savages, look at those Ooga Booga, disrespecting their culture, because it's like, and now that I know that we were very similar. I mean, this is a German chant, okay, and Germans went and colonized England, so the majority of the English we know today actually of Viking descendancy, and it goes really loud, but I'm just doing it nicely because I'm on smoko break, and they bang their shields and they yell and stuff, and it goes, ko te whisteo a whimare, hoki ya makarere, hu, ha, hukla mala hakarista. Ere men, ira mira os, ni makasiru, ika Palestine, ni vamos ta hauni, ko te whisteo a whimare, hoki ya makarere. It's one from Halong, and it's about when they were firing up their warriors to go and defeat the Roman centurion, because the Romans were trying to oppress our people. They tried to do it by military force and they failed, but they ended up, oh, look at all these wonderful things we can offer you, look at all this and that, and then duping us in that way, but they failed through military force. So, this is about boosting, people's confidence, and kind of acknowledging that some of my European ancestors just have lost their roots. They didn't know who they were. They forgot the fact that we were Ooga Booga tribal men, and had this higher than thou attitude towards my other people, which was Māori, because they slap their legs and they stick their eyes out and they yell in a means to express their warrior nature, and then you compare that to what I just did before and you go, well, it doesn't sound very different, does it? And it's not. So, and then the British tried to come and colonise this country through military force and they failed, but then they came and said, oh, look at the nice stuff we got, and then duped my Māori people in that way. It's the same. So, yeah, it's all about, boosting the morale of people, and I thought I would do it in people in general. You're not supposed to go around disrespecting and trashing people's identity and things like that, because one day it's going to come back to bite, and it may be, unfortunately, hopefully it doesn't come back on your grandchildren, because they're probably going to be very loving, compassionate, kind, understanding people dealing with people who think that they're exactly the same as their grandparents who were, the opposite. And so that's what Te Mana Me Te Kaha means. We shouldn't be going around bashing people because of their culture, and you need to remember that people are people, and we may speak different languages and stuff, but once you get to understanding what they're saying and what they're doing, I think you'll find we've got a lot more in common than what you realise. So, boost people up, man. Cool.